I'm Hunter Pence.
And I'm Lexi Pence.
And you're watching Bay Area Sports Rap.
Woo-woo!
Ryan, I think the first question I want to ask is, how did you feel the team's compete was tonight?
I think it was really good at times and just average at times.
Did you feel like maybe there was first period jitter, nerves, trying to do too much, a little scrambly? It seemed the first period they settled down.
Yeah, I thought there was times in the game in the first we were just competing. We were doing the right things that we've been talking about, and then we didn't do it for two shifts. So we're just kind of an up and down game of where we want to be as an identity of a hockey club.
Okay, now can't beat around the bush anymore. Macklin Celebrini, number one pick, goal and assist. Looks like he really took over in that third period. What are your thoughts on his game tonight? Yeah,
he was good. He did some really good things, obviously, with the puck. Some things he needs to work on defensively without the puck, and the game is the speed of the game for him. But obviously, he scores a big goal, gets us some momentum, and he did some really good things offensively for sure.
When he has a night like that, makes some of those plays like that, can you just sense it kind of energizes your fan base, maybe energizes the bench too a little bit.
Yeah, I think you feel the energy in the building, right? The fans are getting excited. He obviously scores a big goal in the power play, and that's what you've seen that goal quite a bit back at in college and at BU. So for sure, those are game-breaking moments, and those are if you want to be a really really good player, superstar playing this league, those guys do those things. You look across the NHL, there's those types of players, and I think he's on his way to being one of those guys, but he has some things to work on.
How good was it to see after Macklin got hit hard by Korzak in the first period, Costin, and then especially Giovanni Smith stand up for him? Yeah,
we're going to stick up for each other. That's going to be probably a big thing for us. Is we're going to be a team. We're going to stick up for each other. We're going to have obviously it's a new team. We're going to gel as a team. It's going to be a process to get to that point. But I like what Giovanni did for sure.
Luka said that you got off to slow starts.
Who's this?
Luka Kanyoni.
Yeah.
But then he said he kind of found this game. What did you think of his game overall tonight?
Yeah, I think to play in this league as a young defenseman, it's very difficult. It just takes time. You can see him and Dickinson. They had their struggles at times. It's just the speed of the game. This is new for them. This is obviously Cags' his second training camp, but it's a hard league to play in. And there's moments where you think you're in a good position, and in a blink of an eye, there's a 2-on-1 or 3-on-2, and you got to make a quick read. So it's no fault of their own. It's just we got to continue to develop them and work with them. And I thought Cags and Dickinson had some really good moments, and that's some moments they got to learn from.
You mentioned today when power plays break down, letting skill take over and instinct take over. There was a play in the second period right before Granlund had the chance. Macklin had the spinorama. There was the broken stick in the third period, and they kind of just attacked. Did you feel that? You did that tonight?
Sure, they did. I thought power play was really good tonight. They were bought into what we want to do, and all five of those guys in that first unit were really good. And the second unit didn't get a ton of time, but even going back to practice, they were solid.
What do you think about Quentin Muskie's performance tonight?
I got better. The third period was the best period I've seen him play. It's just the pace. It's the same thing as a defenseman. It's a fast, up-tempo style this game is played at right now, and he needs to get used to that. Again, when he has a puck on his stick, he can make things happen. It's like we talked about this morning. It's when he doesn't have the puck on his stick.
The issues you saw in your own zone with some of those young guys, do you feel those are easily kind of correctable with some video work and maybe some?
Yeah.
Or is it just more about just experience?
A little bit of both, to be honest with you. There's a little bit of both of we're going to look at it and we're going to learn from it and correct the mistakes, and it's a perfect time to do it right now with the 6 exhibition games. But as we get going here through the preseason, we got to start getting our concepts and our systems in place so we don't have these big breakdowns, like those cost you hockey games, whether it's first period, second period, third period. But again, on the flip side, that's young players making mistakes. That's just going to take these guys some time to develop and play at this level. It's very difficult.
Colin Graff talked about the opportunity. Just as the game went on, I think with everybody looked more comfortable. He looked responsible on the wing. What did you think of his game tonight?
Yeah, I thought Graffer was good. As the game went on, I thought, that line was pretty solid. I thought they had a slow start, and as they got more into the hockey game, they started playing with the puck a little bit more. Obviously, Graffer can make plays with his puck on his stick. He's a smart player. Obviously, he's another young player that has some things to work on, but step in the right direction.
He said he wanted to work on the quickness. Did you see that tonight?
He's working on it. He's trying. You can tell his mindset's there. It's just getting confident and comfortable with it.
How much did getting those 2 goals in quick succession really help the confidence, especially the younger players on the bench tonight?
Yeah, I think it woke our bench up for sure. I think you could sense the energy in the building and then on our bench, and we just got more engaged in the hockey game. I thought, I don't know if it was the training camp practices, we just started a little bit slow. It was a long day, and that's not an excuse. That was kind of what we lived today a little bit. But we're going to learn from those mistakes that we made. We think they're all correctable, and we just got to get back to, we got to get to our identity here as we get going through camp in these next couple days.
That identity is just getting hard on the forecheck, like getting in there, creating turnovers.
Yeah, just playing with a lot of pace, and that doesn't mean, that means with the puck, without the puck. We want to be on top of players and on top of the opponent. And we had 2 or 3 guys doing it. We didn't have 4 or 5 guys doing it. And then we want to just play a little bit quicker, coming out of our own, a little bit cleaner. Again, I think it's all things that are correctable. Our guys know it. You come back to the bench, you tell them, and they're very accountable towards it. So that was a positive thing. Obviously, the result is a result. We got to live with that. And kind of move forward and learn from these mistakes.
Hi, Drew Remenda here for Bay Area Sports Wrap. Please give us a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.